Bahrain Victorious takes on Clásica San Sebastián 2024. Race preview and strategy. Bahrain Victorious is now gearing up for the 44th edition of the Clásica San Sebastián, Donostia Klasikoa, one of the toughest one-day races on the UCI WorldTour calendar. This Saturday, August 2nd, the race will traverse 211 kilometers of demanding Basque terrain, featuring over 4,150 meters of elevation gain. The course will return to the iconic boulevard in San Sebastián for both the start and finish, making it a memorable event for fans. The race's challenge begins with 6 categorized climbs, including the return of the legendary Murgil Tontorra, which is just 8 kilometers from the finish line, and is expected to play a pivotal role in determining the final outcome. The first 21 kilometers mirrors the 2024 route, with a new early climb that, while unfamiliar, is unlikely to create major splits. At kilometer 41, the race transitions into the classic San Sebastián circuit, known for its tight turns and strategic positioning demands. One of the race's most anticipated moments is the Erlaitz climb at kilometer 164, a long and relentless ascent that follows a narrowing road. Riders will need to position themselves carefully here, as the race becomes serious around kilometer 140 with the approach to Erlaitz. This is where the real selection happens, with riders vying for a spot in the front group. From that point onward, success hinges on being in the right group and using energy wisely. Sports director Neil Stevens, who resides in the Basque country, shares insights about the race. It's great to have Bahrain Victorious racing in my adopted home region for this fantastic and always exciting race. Some riders come after a break, others are coming off the Tour de France. It's hard to predict how bodies will react, but we've prepared well. The race's climax includes the Erlaitz climb, followed by the Murgil Tontorra, a climb absent in 2024, but returning this year. Known for its steep gradients, up to 18% and explosive nature, Murgil is short and fast, cresting at kilometers 203. Afterward, riders face an 8-kilometer run-in to the finish, with the final 3 kilometers flat through San Sebastián, the same finale where Bilbao 2023 and Mohoric 2021 both sprinted to second place. The final descent includes 2 tricky corners, and the finishing straight, only 250 meters, is often windy. Whoever leads out from the final turn usually ends up being overtaken. Timing is everything, Stevens adds. Lenny Martinez will be the team leader, a rider best suited to the explosive nature of Erlaitz and Murgil. He'll receive full support, and if he recovers well post-tour, he'll be the team's best card for a podium finish. Pello Bilbao, a local favorite, returns as road captain. No one knows this race better than Pello. He's in great shape, highly motivated, and his experience will be vital, Stevens says. Antonio Tiberi, who last competed at the Giro d'Italia, is returning to racing after a high-altitude training block on Passo Pordoi. He'll be joined by Damiano Caruso, Fran Mihaljevic, Matthijs Paskens, and Eduardo Zambanini, all of whom participated in the altitude camp. Antonio is in excellent condition and well-suited to this route. We'll evaluate our tactical options after kilometer 165, Stevens notes. Damiano will be our joker, free to race until kilometer 165, after which he can support the leaders or go for a result. He's a fighter and always reliable. The team aims to target a podium finish, aiming to place 2 riders in the top 10. We have the depth and versatility to achieve this, Stevens concludes. We'll race with confidence, intelligence, and commitment. The team is in great spirits, and we're ready to fight. Live coverage of Clásica San Sebastián 2025. Don't miss the electrifying action of the Clásica San Sebastián as it unfolds in real time through our exclusive live blog. Whether you're a seasoned cycling enthusiast or just dipping your toes into the world of professional races, this is your front row seat to the drama, strategy, and sheer athleticism that define the sport. But here's where it gets controversial. How do teams balance aggression and caution on a route like this? Let's dive in. First up, the Tour de France Femmes avec Zwift, a groundbreaking event for women's cycling, runs from 26 July to 3rd August 2025. With stages like the 159-kilometer leg from Bourg-en-Bresse to Chambéry and the grueling Col de la Madeleine climb, 111 kilometers from Chambéry to Saint-François-Longchamp, this race tests both endurance and tactical brilliance. Notably, Stage 7 saw riders like Florentina Pervier shine. But will the Queen Stage, Stage 8, rewrite the general classification? And this is the part most people miss. Zwift's virtual integration here isn't just a gimmick. It's a bold step toward inclusivity. Do you think it's a distraction or a game changer? Share your thoughts below. Meanwhile, the Tour Alsace, 30th of July to the 3rd of August 2025, caters to development teams, offering a platform for emerging talent. Its final stage, a 141-kilometer ride from Villemin-Froy to La Planche de Bellefise, is a brutal test of climbing ability. But here's the twist. The race's inclusion of shorter, punchy stages, like the 133-kilometer Ferret to Altkirch leg, raises questions about whether it truly prepares riders for World Tour level challenges. Is this a fair trial or a missed opportunity? We'd love to hear your take. The Donostia San Sebastián Klasikoa, the 2nd of August 2025, is a single-day spectacle covering 211 kilometers. With its mix of coastal roads and technical descents, it's a stage where even minor miscalculations can cost seconds. Meanwhile, the Craze Breeze Elites, 2 to 4 August 2025, promises a 3-stage battle through Brittany, including the 192-kilometer opener from Calenhel to Guren. Will the peloton crack under the 181-kilometer finale from Graces to Rostranen? Stay tuned. For the Tour de Pologne, 4 to 10 August 2025, world teams face a 199-kilometer opener from Rocroi to Legnica, followed by a 149-kilometer time trial in Karpacz. But the real intrigue lies in the 159-kilometer stage in Walbreck, where breakaways often thrive. And let's not forget the Tour de l'Ain, 6 through 8 August 2025, a 3-stage event in France's mountainous Jura region. The 163-kilometer opener and the 130-kilometer finale from Plateau de Hauteville to Belle are sure to spark fierce rivalries. Rounding out August, the Post-Nord Tour of Denmark, 12 through 16 August 2025, mixes flat sprints and a 14-kilometer time trial in Kerteminde, while the Czech Tour, 14 to 17 August 2025, features a 178-kilometer stage from Dlouhé Strany and a 159-kilometer finale from Prostějov to Ostrava. These races highlight the diversity of cycling's calendar, from coastal classics to alpine showdowns. So what's your take? Is the rise of women's racing like the Tour de France Femmes with Zwift a sign of progress, or does it risk overshadowing traditional men's events? And how do you feel about shorter, punchier stages and development races? Drop your insights in the comments. We're all ears.